Hey, buddy, how are you? I want to talk about a problem that's been coming up a lot in sessions that you might be experiencing too, and it's the problem of not being able to give less than 110%. I see this all the time because I work with a bunch of high achieving people who are stuck in this habit of all or nothing thinking, which means they feel like they either can do nothing or they have to go above and beyond for whatever they feel obligated or committed to. This habit is not sustainable because giving all leads to burnout. Giving all 110% all of the time to all of your priorities will lead to burnout. And giving nothing keeps us stuck and stagnant. You know this. So, what I want you to do to change this habit, if it's where you are, if this is what you're dealing with, is consider the rules you're following. Because all or nothing is a rule that has been unconsciously programmed into your brain. So, to update that rule, you have to be willing to change what you're thinking. And that means you have to get willing to take responsibility for where your resources go. What keeps us stuck in all or nothing thinking is believing that we don't have a say in where we spend our time and energy and attention. So if you feel like you have no choice but to give 110% to your job because that's the rules, them's the rules, then of course you're not going to feel like you have any agency in that situation. What I'm here to do is remind you that everything you do is a choice, which is not the easiest thing to wrap your mind around. Let me just validate that. But it's my job to push back when people say, but I don't have a choice. So that's what I'm doing here for you. I'm reminding you that even though there are so many convenient reasons to believe we don't have a choice in where we give 100%, what deserves 100%, what requires 100%, we have a lot of convenient reasons to believe we're not in charge of that. But I'm here to remind you that you're in charge of everything that you do. And the more willing you are to see everything you do as a choice, not that you have to be ecstatic about, but that choice that you are making, the more power you have, the more power you feel like you have in your own life, and the more permission you feel like you have to calibrate your output. So once you get on board with everything that I do is my choice, then you get to start deciding this deserves 100%. This I want to give 80% to because all I have is 80% right now, and that's got to be enough. Or this I don't really want to do, but I'm going to choose to do it, but I'm also only going to give it 40%, which is fun. Okay, so assess your rules. Assess the assumptions that you're walking around the world with right now. Because if you're walking around feeling like you're failing because you're not doing enough all over the place, that feels terrible and it's not sustainable. I want you to be able to give 100% where you want, but not feel like that's your only option besides doing nothing. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you next week for more fun. In the meantime, stay well. You've got this. Talk to you soon. Bye.